Hello and welcome to Serenity, Peace, and Comfort, and to Contemplation Corner. My name is Serenity, and today I want to talk about an important event that's going to be happening just in a few days once we hit November. It's the 400th anniversary of the Puritans landing here in the New World and their Mayflower Compact. So why is that a big deal? It's a big deal because of those people, we have religious freedom in America. And that's super important. Not only that, these were the first settlers to help settle the entire nation. And what they went through and what they endured and what they lived through was really such an important event. We as Americans can never forget it. And you know how schools are. They give it maybe 10 minutes in a lesson. They really don't even teach it anymore, which is terrible. But these forefathers and foremothers deserve our thanks and gratitude for what they went through and what they gave us. It's an amazing thing, isn't it, when you think about 400 years of religious freedom here in America. Now, we have seen through COVID that we have come very close to losing religious freedom, with them closing down churches, but letting liquor stores stay open. We realize, hey, you could lose your religious freedom in a heartbeat. So we really need to appreciate our freedoms here in America. And these Puritans were really amazing people. First, let me get some myths out of the way. Number one, they did not own slaves. Number two, they got along with the Indians. As a matter of fact, the Thanksgiving holiday, they had Indians there with them, or Native Americans as we call them. Number three, the Salem witch trials. The people who were on the Mayflower ship, these forefathers, these were not part of those witch trials. First of all, the Salem witch trials were an anomaly, and it was not as big of a deal as historians have made it out to be. It was a small event which eventually led to people apologizing for what went on, and it was never repeated. So that was not really a good representation of who the Puritans were. But the Puritans that were on the Mayflower ship, right here, those Puritans had nothing to do with any witch trials or anything. But these people who were on this ship were quite intrepid people themselves. Now, there was 102 of them on the ship. Not all of them were Puritans. There were people on the ship who were called strangers, and the Puritans called themselves the Saints. And there was 102 of them. And they were looking to land in Virginia originally, but the ship was blown off course, and they ended up landing in what we call Massachusetts today. Now, their story is an amazing story, and once they got here, they knew that they had to set up some sort of organized mini kind of government, and they had to decide, why are we really here? So they knew that they were there to set up a place where they could freely worship God and dedicate this new land to their God. And they called this the Mayflower Compact, which you see right here. The Mayflower Compact. And in this compact, they dedicated this land to the God of the Bible. And speaking of the Bible, these Puritans used the Geneva Bible to help set up America. Now, most people don't have a Geneva Bible because King James of England destroyed most of them, and that's why we use the King James Bible mostly today. So let's take a look at some of these important documents that the Puritans left us. Here is a map of England showing the different towns and cities where the Puritans came from. There are names that are very familiar, like London, Essex, Surrey, Berkshire, Suffolk, Norfolk. And this is a copy of the Mayflower Compact. I apologize that it's difficult to read. You can easily look up the words online, but it contains the powerful words that are as follows. Having undertaken, for the glory of God and advancements of the Christian faith, and the honor of our king and country, a voyage to plant the first colony in the northern parts of Virginia, do by these presents, solemnly and mutually, in the presence of God and one another, covenant, and combine ourselves together into a civil body politic, for our better ordering and preservation and furtherance of the ends aforesaid. So the Puritans were being very clear why they had come to this new world and what their goals were. And this is a list of some of the passengers on the Mayflower with last names that may seem very easily recognizable because a lot of the descendants are very much alive today, with names like Alden, Hopkins, Clark, Williams, Winslow, very familiar names. Now, I'd like to introduce you to something I really think you should get. This is a DVD put out by Kurt Cameron, and it's called Monumental. And it was his journey to learn about who these Puritans were and what they did for America and how they affect us even today. It's an amazing, amazing video. I really, really adjure you to go get this. I'm sure Amazon has it. It is worth every penny, and I play it every year. It is an amazing thing. It really takes you through what Kurt learned about America through studying the Puritans' lives and their influence on us even today. So please get this. It's really, really worth it. Well, that's it for today. And I hope you were blessed with looking at our forefathers and our foremothers and what they did for us that day in November 11th, when they signed this compact and changed the world, changed this nation, created this nation. It was an amazing thing, and God was in it all. Until I see you next time, God bless you, and I'll see you soon.